Welcome to the channel Smart Kiddos. Today I'm going to continue in the Scratch It series for kids and beginners coding very simple. So in the previous videos I taught you how to make some Scratch It projects in Scratch, and I also taught you how to do Python coding for kids and beginners very simple. So if you haven't seen those videos, please do check them out later. What are we going to learn today in this video? Today, we're going to show you how to make a jumping game in Scratch It. So let's start. So I've created a project in Scratch It, and I'm going to rename this project to Jumping Game right over here. So I deleted the Scratch Cat and I chose this dog sprite from the Scratch library. Alright, let's create the obstacle sprite for this game. I'm gonna go here to choose a sprite and I'm going to click on paint a sprite so that we can make our own obstacle sprite. I designed the asteroid, which is going to be the obstacle, and now let's do the code for this dog. And before that, I'm just going to delete all these costumes. Let's go to code and do the code for the dog.
This is the code for the dog sprite. When space key is pressed, we're going to change y by 10 times. So it'll go really high. But we want it to come down. So we'll change y by minus 10, meaning it'll go down 10 times. Let's test this out. I'm going to click on the space key. Wow! Let's add a sound to this. I'm going to go to sounds and I'm going to click here to play the sound. I like this sound, but I want something different. So I'm going to record a sound. I'm going to click on the record button and say this. Roof! Now let's play it. Roof! Now I'm going to click on save and delete this. Let's go to code and go to the sound center and drag play sound until done.
Now this is for the dog sprite.
Let's test this out. Roof! Now let's drag this play sound block at the end of the code.
Why we're doing this is so that we want it to first go up and down and then make the sound. Great. So when we click on the green flag and when we click on space, you see that it works so perfectly. Now, let's focus on the code for the obstacle sprite. Okay, so now I'm going to drag this asteroid here. I have renamed it to asteroid this sprite, and I'm going to decrease the size to around 50. Okay, and so I'm going to keep this right over here. Let me just drag this dog here for now. So let's go to asteroid. I want this asteroid to start around here. Let's go way back. I want it to start here. Okay, so this is the position 242 and -122. So we can go to motion and it automatically gives us this position over here, right? The exact position 242 -122. So this is where we want it to start in the beginning, but then we want it to glide all the way here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drag this asteroid all the way here, and the position for that is going to be -268 and -125. And so let's go to motion and drag this glide block, and you can see it automatically has the same position for us, -268 and -125. So let's drag these two blocks together, and now I'm going to go to when clicked and drag this over here. Now this will not work. Why? Because we want this asteroid, right? right over here, we want this to always go to the left, right? Always. So we have to drag a forever block. Okay, so it'll always start at this position and always go to this position here. We can see it does that. So cool.
There's one small problem though. It glides too fast. To make it slow, instead of 1 second, we can change it to 3 seconds. Awesome. How does the game end? Well, go to the asteroid and drag when clicked and go to controls and drag wait until and also drag stop all. What does this block do? It stops everything. So we're gonna go to the sensing center and drag touching mouse pointer. But instead of touching mouse pointer, we can keep it as dot. Then we can connect these two blocks together.
So why we have said touching dot is when the asteroid touches the dog, which is named dot, then game over.
Okay, let's test this out. I'm gonna drag dot over here and click on the green flag. Oh no, what happened? I'm gonna solve this problem, but first I've changed this to start sound instead of play sound because it won't interfere with the code. First, the obstacle has to be smaller than the player. So I'm gonna go to asteroid and change the size to 30. That's better. Second, the dog can jump higher. So I'm going to change this to 20 instead of 10. And add a wait 1 second block to it. 1 second is too slow. Let's change it to 0.1. Remember, this is for the dog sprite. Let's also add a starting position to the dog. I'm going to drag the dog over here and go to the motion center and go to X, negative 165, Y, negative 88. Let's test this out. Wow, amazing!
Alright, so let's choose a backdrop because we need a space theme. Let's go here to choose a backdrop from the Scratch backdrop library. And I'm going to go to space section and let's choose the nebula. Amazing. Now I want to add a game over backdrop. So I'm going to go to backdrops and go to backdrops here and duplicate this nebula backdrop and convert to vector. And we're going to add a text here which says game over. Let's make this bigger so that the user can see. Okay, and let's rename this to game over backdrop. All right, now let's go to the code section. When clicked, we wanted to start with the nebula backdrop because that is the main backdrop of the game. Let's go to asteroid. Now, if the dog touches the asteroid, right, we want to switch it to the game over backdrop. Let's run the code. Amazing, we're done. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye.